One day there was a man who was very concerned about his wife's hearing. The man confided in his friend and told his friend that he didn't want to hurt his wife and upset her by telling her about her problem. The man's friend told him that he also was in a similar dilemma and knew how he felt. The friend told the man to go home and ask his wife a question repeatedly, coming closer and closer to her each time. Then he would have his answer. The man went home, and while his wife was washing the dishes, he asked her repeatedly, "What are we having for dinner, darling?" coming closer and closer each time. Each time there was no reply, until he got right up behind her. And this time, when he asked his wife what was for dinner, he heard her reply in a soft voice, "I've told you 4 times, darling. We're having chicken and rice for dinner." The moral of the story is that we're sometimes quick to think that the problems we are having in our life are rooted in others, the things around us, or in our environment, when they are actually rooted in us. It's easier to think that the problem lies elsewhere. It's easier to blame others and the external environment for the problems we face in our life. It's easier to shirk our responsibilities and relinquish our accountability. It's easier to play the victim. But when we take time out to meditate on the truth and spiritually develop our awareness and realization of where our problems are rooted, it's only then that we can begin on the path to recovery by setting goals and taking decisive action towards solving the problems and issues that we have in our life. Many times in life, we have problems and issues with people who don't understand us, who treat us badly and make us feel upset and unhappy. And in these times, we have to make a choice using our free will that God has given us. We can play the victim and suffer even more, or we can rise up above it all and use the Spirit of God to calm the storm and bring peace back to our life. In these times in my life, the wolf in me wants to attack, the titan in me wants to go to war, and the man of God in me wants to work on myself and make that change in my life to bring about peace, joy and happiness back into my life. Sometimes we might be hurt so much that we have to fight so hard, night and day, not to let the wolves and the titans in us rise up and react to the situations we face in life. And sometimes it's hard, really hard, to stop them from rising up. But instead, we must search deep inside ourselves and respond with the person of God that also lives in us. So my friends, make the right choice and try your very best to always respond with the person of God in you, not allowing the wolf and the titan in you to wake up. We all have the wolf, titan and person of God in us. We also have the full authority and agency to exercise full control over which one we feed, because the one that we feed will be the one that will wake up and act on our behalf by either reacting impulsively in the moment or responding with clarity and peace. Sometimes it's so tempting to unleash the ravaging fury of the wolf and the titan in us upon the ones that come for us and try to hurt, harm and attack us, just for the sheer entertainment value. But in the long run, it ends up harming our inner spirit of peace, joy and happiness. So my friends, make the right choice, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for listening.